Hi students, hello. Here again. Here we are again with a new class. Yeah? Okay. Then we start with CENEI at first. Then we continue with the date of today. The date of today is May the 28th, 2020. And now you're welcome to class. Okay. Tell me, how do you feel today? How are you today? I hope that you will be okay. Now, the phrase of the day is you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Okay? Our next lesson is saving food. Is Unit 12. Okay, what do we know about saving food? What's saving food? One third of food produced for human consumption is lost or waste globally, which amounts to about 1.3 billion tons per year. Now we have here more information, and here is food is lost or waste throughout the supply chain from initial agricultural production all the way to final household consumption. Food that never gets eaten also represents a waste of resources such as land, water, energy, soil, seeds, and other inputs used in its production, increasing greenhouse emissions in vain. Okay, imagine that. Okay, now we continue with 9 easy tips to reduce food waste. What is food waste? Food waste refers to all the food waste even though it would have been good to eat. If something goes off in your fridge because you haven't eaten it in time, for example, or you have put too much on your plate and threw away your leftovers instead of eating them later, this is food waste. Yeah? We need to stop wasting food because wasting food means wasting money, labor and resources such as energy, land, and water that go into producing the food. Wasting food increases greenhouse gas emissions and contributes to climate change. It's bad, yeah? Okay, now here we have 9 easy tips for avoiding food waste. Okay, number 1, ask for smaller portions. Number 2, love your leftovers. Number 3, shop smart. Number 4, buy ugly fruits and vegetables. Number 5, check your fridge. Number 6, practice into first in and first out. Number 7, understand dates on your food. Number 8, turn waste into compost. Number 9, sharing is caring. Give to help. Yeah? Then if you don't eat, you can share with another people. Now, and here we have together we can fight food waste. Okay? Both. And all of us. Number 1, ask for smaller portions. Make sure you start your meals with a small portion on your plate. You can always go back for more if you're still hungry. Number 2, love your leftovers. Instead of scraping leftovers into the bin, use them as ingredients for tomorrow's meal, or simply reheat them at the same meal again. Remember, if you want to use leftovers, it's very important to store them in the fridge or freezer within 2 hours of preparing your meal. Number 3, shop smart. We often buy more food than we can eat before it goes off. To avoid over shopping, try to plan ahead. Make a shopping list and don't go shopping on an empty stomach. Number 4, buy ugly fruits and vegetables. Many shops and farmers markets offer regularly shaped fruit and vegetables which are just as good to eat as regularly shaped and colored ones. Buy ugly fruits and vegetables to show that you do not want any food waste. Number 5, check your fridge. To make sure that food is properly stored and kept fresher for longer in your fridge, set it to the right temperature between 1 and 5 centigrades. Store products in the right places in the fridge and follow the instructions on the packet or the fridge manual. Don't pack the fridge too full. You will use less energy and you'll be less likely to forget to use the food you bought. Number 6. Practice into first in and first out. When you put your shopping away, rotate the food in your fridge and cupboard so that the older food comes forward and the most recent shopping, which will keep the longest, goes to the back, but keep an eye on the use, buy and best before dates. Some of the new food you have bought may need to be eaten quickly. Remember that. Number 7. Understand dates on your food. After the use by that has passed, food is not safe to eat anymore. Best before dates, on the other hand, only show them when the food is at its best quality in terms of smell, texture, and taste. If well stored, most of non-perishable food is still edible after the best before date. Number 8. Turn waste into compost. If you do end up wasting some of your food, recover it by turning it into garden food instead of throwing it in you regularly bin and contributing to the greenhouse. Gas emissions connect to the transport and disposal of waste. Why not set up a compost bin for food waste and fruit and vegetable peelings? Number 9. Sharing is caring. Give to help. Give your surplus to help those who need it. When hygiene and sanitary conditions are traceability requirements are ensured, it's easy to give your surplus food to those in need. Learn about existing initiatives in your cafeterias, your stores, and your city to give a boost to food aid associations and reduce waste. Okay, now we know something for avoiding uh, to waste the food. Okay, now I need that you take out your notebooks, maybe a pen or maybe a pencil. Yeah. We continue with one exercise, and here is complete each statements with the words in the box. The words are, repeat after me: carry tea, decorate, plastic, guide, poster, raise, collect, trash, volunteer, beach. Okay, then you have sentences or maybe questions from number 1 to number 10. Then you have to fill in the blanks. I'll wait for you guys 20 seconds for this exercise. Okay, now we continue with the exercise, and then we have the answers. There we have. Number 1, I'm going to the beach for a picnic with my family. Number 2, please take the trash out at the end of the day. Number 3, we use plastic bottles and made them into vases during our class. Number 4, Eva likes to collect fashion magazines. Number 5, are you going to donate some money to charity? Number 6, I'm not sure how to set up my computer. Could you guide me through the steps? Number 7, everyone helped to decorate the classroom for the school fair. Number 8, hey, look at this poster. It says there's a concert next week. Number 9, my class is going to organize a big fair to raise money for poor children. Number 10, I often volunteer at the kindergarten near my house. Okay, now we continue. Very good. Now we continue with the next exercise. And here is number 2. Choose the correct word to complete the sentences. And the words are number 1 is are, number 2 having have, number 3 I'm not I am, number 4 from until, and number 5 salt 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 salt. Okay, now I wait for you another 20 seconds for the exercise. Remember, do in your notebook. I wait for you. Okay, I'm going to give you a tip. Before, remember that the structure for going to is verb to be is are, yeah? Verb to be is are, then going to plus the main verb in the simple form, yeah? Remember that when you have going to, then you have to write a verb in the simple form. Okay, I wait for you. Okay, now we continue with the class, guys. Then here I have the answers. Yeah. Number 1 is a question. What are you going to do tomorrow? Number 2, we're going to have a party next weekend. Number 3, are you going to put up decorations? No, I am not. Number 4, when is your school fair? It's 2 days from now. Number 5, how will you raise money? We're going to sell books. Okay, now we continue with the next exercise. Is exercise number 3. Here is match the answers to the questions. The answers are: she's going to sing at the karaoke concert on Friday. No, sorry, I don't really like Paris. He's going to study biology in university. Yes, they're going to sell cookies and candy. Yes, he is. Okay, then you have the questions. Remember, only you have to match. Read the questions. Okay, we're going to read together. Yeah? Is he going to volunteer for the beach cleanup tomorrow? Are you going to come to the party? When is Maria going to sing? What is Jim going to do next year? And are they going to have food at the fair? Okay, now it's time. Okay, I wait for you again. 20 seconds more, guide. And remember that you have to match. Match what? With a line. Yeah? Okay, but in this case you can match because you don't have this page. Then you have to copy the questions and then you have to write the answers. Yeah, is the only way that you can do this exercise. Okay, then I wait for you more seconds. Yeah, more than 20 seconds. I wait for you. Okay, now the time is over. Now we're going to start with the exercise, with the answers for the exercise. And here I have the answers are: is he going to volunteer for the beach cleanup tomorrow? Yes, he is. Are you going to come to the party? No, sorry, I don't really. When is Maria going to sing? She's going to sing at the She's going to sing at the charity concert on Friday. What is Jim going to do next year? He's going to study biology. Very good. Are they going to have food at the fair? Yes, they're going to sell cookies and candy. Okay, this is all for me. Now you continue with teacher Andy. Remember, students, that you have to practice. That's all for me. Bye bye, and see you for next class. Bye bye. See you.